All right, here we go. Howdy. Uh, I am always looking for ways to show off what I would guess I consider milestones. And I just picked up a Motu 8 Pre ES, which is a really cool interface mixer. It's got onboard DSP. It's got the audio video bridge capabilities. So I've just been over the past few days figuring out all the ins and outs of the equipment, watching tutorials, reading the manual, doing some of my own experimentation. So right now what I've got is my MXL 990. That is going into my Art Pro MPA2 preamp, and then that is going into the Motu, and then the Motu is going into the camera, which the audio is being recorded on. So what I did for some content, because I'm always hard up for content, I've got all this great stuff and then I never have anything to actually record and capture. I just went outside and kind of did like a Tales from the Crypt intro, like how, that's, you've got that POV and you're following him through the haunted house, and you go down into the Crypt Keeper's vault and he jumps out and he's, but anyway, yeah, so I'm coming into the opera house. I'm gonna watch the video and just kind of do a little voiceover narration, and yeah, just show a little bit of the backstage. Right now we're doing a changeover, so I do have a little bit of time to do this. I consider myself very lucky to have the time to do this, so here we go. This is the outside of the building here. Sarasota Opera House, built in 1926. It was remodeled in 2008, 2009. So it was just the original building was 1926. That the portion over there to the right, everything else came after in several installments throughout the decades. The building has been several different venues. It was unused for a large portion of time. I heard it was a sort of a den of ill repute, potentially maybe even an adult movie theater. They used to do vaudeville shows and stuff like that. So this is the entrance where we come to work every day. Authorized personnel only. Don't look at the code there that I'm punching in. And this is the stage right hallway. Coming down here, there's a little thermometer on the wall there on the right. We have to take temperature as we come into work every day, as well as check in with a little app on our phone that we're not experiencing any COVID-like symptoms. We're going to hang a right, and this is actually coming down into the orchestra pit. I'm sorry about the light here. I don't know what happened. I've got, my iPad was rolling on this, and it just seemed to get dimmer and dimmer. It wasn't doing any kind of auto adjust for the light. But here we are coming down into the orchestra pit. This is actually where I'm recording this voiceover right now. This is the upstage portion of the pit, so this is where brass woodwinds and percussion sits. I'm still in the process of getting it all set up. There's my little rig there. Yeah, so the musicians sit back in here during the performances. That's little podium right there you saw was what the harpsichord player sits on, along with the harpsichord. Back here into the hallway behind the pit. This is where the musicians store their music cases during the performance. Some more pit furniture there, and then we are over on the stage left portion now. We'll be going up the stairs and then coming through to the backstage area, stage left. That's an emergency exit there, and then that door over there leads into the house. Oh, you know what? We're not going backstage. I guess we're going to go through this door, and we're going to go out into the house. Yeah, here it is. The lovely William E. Schmidt Opera Theater. There's the balcony rail up there. All that tape is the taped off area for our social distancing. There are some of our carpenters hard at work there. That's Armando, Dino, and Alex. There's Armando's butt. Great shot there. This set has been in storage for some time, so after they're out there, in the elements, it's not a climate-controlled warehouse, and then transporting them there and back, they get pretty dinged up. So they're making minor repairs, doing some touch-up paint. Let's see here, and then where are we going to go next? Oh yeah, hey, great. That's an even better view of the house. There's our balcony rail. You see where those lighting instruments are. There's a couple of microphones up there. One is the program feed for the audio feed that I send through the house, and the other is actually going into the mixer that I mix in with the archival recordings and with the now streaming performances as well. There's audio and video monitoring right there behind the proscenium. That little TV on a stand there is what we call a roving maestro monitor, where they need to be able to see the conductor backstage, so I will put that in whatever position that they need so they can see the conducting. And there's the fly rail system. Now we're all the way upstage here. Just panning it around a little bit so you can see. I don't exactly know what I was trying to show there. There's the ladder that leads up to the fly rail. That's pretty cool up there. He's got a whole little like lounge where he can just kind of hang out. Here's all the way upstage. That's the backdrop. There's some steps for the singers to get up on the stage from all the way upstage in the center. Then we're headed over to stage right now. We're in the legs there, the soft legs. There is the scene bay. Looks like right over here we're going into my sound booth, where I control all the audio and video aspects of the performance. There's our Behringer X32. Ta-da! Yep, that's where all my mics come in and all my audio feeds go out. There's Guile. And there is Venom. They go everywhere with me. There is my view of the stage. I can also toggle to whatever video feed I need to see with that router there. That's our drive rack. And here's the record rack, where I can record CDs and go straight to video hard drive. That's our pit controller. That is the electrical panel, and reserved for Joe Reynolds. Let's see, coming around the corner here. The scene bay, yeah, this is typically full of sets, because when we're in high season, we're doing, there's Dixie in the IATSE office there. We're doing 4 grand operas and rotating reps, so this will be completely packed with housing. There's Michael Pasquini, our master electrician. Yeah, a lot of times we'll do offstage singing in the hallway too, and it's supposed to seem, like there's something going on in the distance. They'll move farther and farther back, and it creates a really nice effect out in the house, being in such a live, concrete room there. That's Alex. He's the assistant electrician. And then going downstairs is what we call this area, where right outside of the scene shop is a boat that's getting fixed. I think that's for Dido and Aeneas, the show coming up here. I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. The actual scene shop where all the woodcraft goes on. That's Jay. He's over there working on something. He's a great carpenter. He's always building something fantastic for us. Then you can see, there's more set storage down here. And we're headed down over here to the crew lounge, where when the show's going on, there's not much for people to do, so they hang out there, watch movies, shoot the shit and stuff. Oh yeah, this is Propland. There's Allie, props designer. Looks a little confused as to what I'm doing. And I think that is pretty much it. So maybe we can, I'll go ahead and maybe go around, finish up, and I guess that is the end. So thanks so much for coming along with me on this little tour of the Opera House backstage. Just wanted to really try and get some content to show off my new audio interface that I am so happy that I got, and I can't wait to employ it for, what do we have coming up? I've got a string quartet we're going to be streaming. We're going to be doing singers accompanied by just the piano, and then of course the opera performances themselves with full production value will be streamed and available from our website. And I'm really happy to be able to be a part of that, and then everyone out there watching the stream can hear what it is that I actually do here. All right, take care.